Lee? Why does that name come into my head? I don't know. Maybe I'm just going old and senile. I don't know. Okay, store that. Shit, and there's nothing here. Can't pick it up. Okay, that's fine. It can be down to -20 in areas around here. Yeah, but I mean, shit. There's always that running joke about, you know, in London, what? The only sun that a London man gets is a newspaper or something like that. Okay, so now we've got steel production going on, and we have a production of steel bars, which means I should now be able to build... No, shit, I can't build Mark 3s yet. Why not? Ah, maybe because I haven't done the research for a Mark 3 yet. Let's go see if I can do that research. Boop! Missed. I need you. Ooh, vehicular transport. I can build a tractor. I can research a tractor. Let's see, advanced still. Okay, I'm gonna need automated wiring for the space elevator. Ooh, a Xenobasher. Devon is a name that's spread around the world. Some of the first settlers from the US were from 50 here. Much of the naval exploration that created the empire was around there. No idea why I got auto-corrected. Around 50. I thought that's what you meant. Okay. So Devon was the launch pad for the British exploration, or no, British immigration. Is Scotland part of UK? Yes, Scotland is a part of the UK. Yeah, Scotland is a part of the UK. Wales is a part of the UK. A small, tiny little bit of Ireland is also part of the UK. Is Papua New Guinea still part of the Commonwealth? I can't remember. Hyper tubes. Okay, here I can get my Mark 3s. Ooh, and the industrial. Yeah, but then I need steel pipes. Shit. So I need steel pipes for that as well. So, let's do this one. Okay, so I need 4... I need modular frames. Yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, shit. I don't think I've started building... Have I started building modular frames? I think so. Wales is the Western sticky outfit. I like how you describe it, like that Western sticky outfit. You know, it's not a mistake on the globe. It is an actual country. And the one thing that I do love about the Scots is the fact that they roll their R's. Because, like, for example, I mean, okay, I come from a okay, it's an Irish household. You know, my family is Irish, but being in South Africa and all that, we grew up speaking English. And then we moved into an area called the Free State, which is sort of like the central province within South Africa. And that is when I learned how to speak a language called Afrikaans. Now, Afrikaans love to roll their R's. The rrr. You need to be able to roll your R's to speak the language. Ooh, I got a shitload of modular frames. Cool, that is awesome. Rotors I need. And then so going back to the Scots, so so in Afrikaans you learn to roll your R's. Then the Scots also roll their R's. So it's quite funny when you hear an Afrikaner trying to imitate an Irish accent, but end up actually almost spot on scoring a Scottish accent instead. PMK, you say, the city I live in was the first place the Romans set up camp in 40 AD. The Roman fortification wall is still there. You can walk on it. That's nice. I mean, being able to physically interact with a piece of history. I mean, South Africa's history is only what, 180 years old? I mean, compared to any other country, South Africa is a young country. And yes, we've got a very rich history here. We've got history from the Dutch, the French, the English coming here. But with the current political situation, all of that history is being bleached out. Holidays that were based on historical events are being changed to political holidays. And it's actually quite sad to see, history being destroyed. I mean, in our schools today, you cannot, in our public school, actually in our public and in our private schools, but I'm talking about, from the age of 5 to the age of 18, normal school, you don't get taught history. And I was taught history in school up to grade 8. That is our... Okay, well, I'm going to go back... No, it's grade 8? Yes, grade 8. Standard 6, which is our 8th year of school. And after... And I mean, I was good at history. I mean, I loved learning about, Alexander the Great and Julius Caesar and, all of those kinds of stories and, the politics behind those stories and everything like that. But that is something that kids of today are completely missing out on. Love history and museums. The thing is that, I look at museums. Natural sciences, they will teach. No problem. So you want to know what a caveman looks like? You can go look at it. But the actual, how should I put it, traditional history of South Africa, it's gone. In the past, I've read a little about the Dutch occupation of South Africa, also the British wars to take it and going back and forth. As I said, curious of everything. Yeah. So in South Africa, we called that the Anglo-Boer War. That's why, even still today, funny enough, closed-minded people, there is sort of a stigmatism. Okay, not really in the more metropolitan areas. Like I live in Gauteng. In our metropolitan areas, there's not really. I mean, if you're English speaking, so what? Um, but going back to like the Free State, where I would say I can say I originally come from. Um, if you are English speaking, uh, you have to be against Afrikaans. Yeah, and that's sort of a, yeah, known as the Boer War. Yeah. Oh, you guys call it the Boer War. We call it the Anglo-Boer War because you Brits were also involved. It takes two to tango, but don't let us start now. But I mean, that stigmatism of, um, you know, if you're English, you must be an enemy. Ooh. Okay, sorry. Yeah, yeah, because yeah, totally. That just noting that we dropped the Anglo, but yeah, you guys weren't involved. We were fighting some imaginary enemy. Only joking, but um, it's like that old joke. What do Brazilians call Brazil nuts? Nuts. Okay, so now we can build a tractor, but I don't really want to build a tractor right now. Maybe I should. That coal that's lying over there in the back is bothering me. Now that I know that it's there, ooh, but here I can get a Mark II miner. Horrible to see that mentality here. So it's actually still a problem in the UK where, if you're not from Britain, you're a subspecies. That is sad. Like, for example, okay, it might be weird, but if you take that, mixed race marriages and that in England is like, it's old hats, he's a boy, she's a girl, they get married. No one really cares about the race. I would think that a country that allowed that so quickly and so early would have passed that whole thing of being superior. The current politics is all about that crap. And this is after Brexit. Sorry, man. I'm sorry, that was a cheap shot. I'm sorry, that was a very cheap shot. I apologize. Hey, but I have to admit, I made a lot of money out of Brexit. I have to admit, I made a lot of money out of Brexit. Because I've got, I said earlier that I used to be a financial planner. I'm still accredited. I am still qualified to give financial advice. But one of the benefits of it is being, of course, that I manage my own investments because, I know what's going on. I understand how the markets and all of that work. And I can't remember what I was doing, but I caught a flash out of the corner of my eye about, voting for Brexit happening tonight. I'm like, what's Brexit? So, curiosity. Brexit, enter, Google, Brexit. And then I saw all about, them splitting away from the European